right. Hey, everyone, and welcome to our very first episode of Tank Time. My name is Brooke.
Hey, and I'm Scott. We're the co-owners of Big Fish Consulting, and we're helping entrepreneurs just like yourself navigate business and small businesses to make bigger waves with a lot less strides.
All right, hold on a second. I'm moving some things around and I'm getting lost here. So, today we're diving into something that has been a really good game changer for the two of us as we've started this business. And we call this Tank Time.
With Take Time, it's actually a meeting session for both of us on a daily basis. You don't have to do it daily. You can do it weekly. You can do it a couple of times a week, whatever works best for you. We found that it's really valuable for us to do this on a daily basis. We don't schedule a particular time in the day. It's when it's good and hits us for both of us. We have stuff that pops up throughout the day, and we try to keep a rolling list from the day before so that we can take preventative measures on things instead of always being reactive. That's one of the biggest downfalls in business is when you're reactive instead of proactive. Think of your car. If you're reactive all the time, you're taking it to the shop because you broke down. If you're doing preventative maintenance, you're keeping yourself and your company, your car in this example, in tip top running shape so that you can prevent big catastrophes.
Mhm.
That's one of the biggest things. The other wonderful thing about meeting on a daily basis is it holds everybody accountable. That rolling list that we have from day to day, it takes care of accountability. Because the first thing I'm going to bring to that table is what I had discussed I was going to get accomplished yesterday and give
Right.
updates where I'm at. If I've had hardships, problems with any of it. But it's really been valuable for us. It doesn't have to be a half an hour segment that we set aside. A
Right.
quick 5 or 10 minutes some days really takes care of the issues. So we can keep going on together in unison and be the most effective that we can.
Absolutely. I think it's really helped us, and I know other companies can benefit from this. Like you said, holding yourselves accountable and holding everybody else accountable for their tasks, but just making sure everybody is on the same page. I know sometimes it's like you can overtalk things and touch on a subject too much, but when it comes to running your business or helping somebody run their business, to know who's moving what part is just so important. And like you said, it doesn't have to be 30 minutes. Sometimes for us, it's only 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be in the same spot. It can be just when hey, you want to do tank time? Sure. So, I mean, a lot of people just kind of think of it as a daily huddle. And it's just, a little bit of a pep talk too. It gets everybody just motivated to go out and finish those tasks and work together really well as a team.
And the other good thing for it, you always get self encouragement and encouragement as a team when you have something that goes right for you, with something that goes good. So
Mhm.
you can talk about your wins, the big wins, how you all came together to make that happen.
Right.
It gives you that renewed energy just to keep on going, keep on plugging. That's one of the biggest things in small business and a personal owned business is the roadblocks that you hit. And you get to the point of, I can't go any further. I want to give up. It keeps that drive behind you. It keeps you focused on what your end goal is and where you want to get to. There are going to be many roadblocks
Mhm.
with a small business. But the wonderful thing about this as well is when you work with your team or think it through on your own, you can figure out where you can get the help and the resources to be able to accomplish everything that you need to with business.
Exactly. And speaking of those roadblocks, just like we said, just meet every day, work through those. And for those of you out there who are just getting to know us, if you are a business owner or you're thinking of, getting into your own business, or even if you work for a big corporation, we have just a quick challenge that we want you to implement your own tank time this week or your own daily, weekly, few days a week huddle. Try 5 to 15 minutes. You really don't need 30 minutes. You certainly don't need an hour to do something like this. And the good thing is you can do this whether with your team or you can do it solo. So if it's just you in your business, there's no reason that you can't just have that 5 minutes with yourself to just set up your day and to know what it is you're going to get done and what you have on the horizon. So also, if you do that, please let us know. Comment on this video. Let us know how you're doing it, what you got out of your tank time. And we have an exciting announcement to make. Yesterday, we finally launched our website. Scott, you worked really hard on that. So thank you for that. That was a lot of, it can be a tedious process, but I think it looks beautiful. So please go check it out. It is bigfishconsults.com, and I'll put a link to it in this show description.
And we're still going to be fine tuning it. I want to go through the web portion of it for the cell phone itself, get that redesigned a little bit, but we want to do at least get the basics out there for you so that we can start providing you news about what we have going on, different tips and articles that are going to be able to help you and your business with any of the challenges that you're coming across. On that website, you're also going to be able to see our services and what we can provide to help you and your company. Anything from full business consulting, management, permitting, data entry. We cover the whole spectrum, and it's all right there on the website. And then feel free to email us, contact us. All the information is there on the website.
Mhm.
There's a link at the top of the page where you can contact us if you want to set up a time for a consultation. We're more than happy to take a half an hour, talk to you, find out about your business, your needs, where you're at, and how we can provide assistance and help to you to grow and streamline your company so that you can be the best that you can be.
Awesome. And while you're on the website, there is also a space to sign up for our newsletter. We don't have a newsletter going out yet, but we would love to include you on that list. So that's all for today for our first tank time. And we're going to try to do this once a week. So thank you for visiting. Please make sure to like and subscribe and to comment. And we will see you next time.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.